In today's episode of the History of Politics, I want to talk to you about the state of the country now. And what probably nobody's thought about is what will happen afterwards. We're already aware of what's going on thanks to Trump trying to gerrymander via Greg Abbott in Texas 5 more seats in the House of Representatives. Have you ever heard the phrase taxation without representation? Well, this is what's going on, because there are a lot of blacks and Latinos in Texas who pay taxes and yet are being denied representation because of one man's glory hounding for power. No, not Abbott, Trump. Trump is the bringer of the apocalypse of America. Let's be clear about that. All the evidence suggests it, because this is not the America that we had in the 1970s or the 80s or the 90s. Even during the Bush administration, America wasn't this bad. And no, it wasn't Obama that took the country down. It started in 2016 or 2017, rather, with Trump. But let's just think this through logically for a minute, shall we? Because there's the matter of what happens next. Starting right now, what happens next? Let's pretend, okay, which I really don't like to do. I like to talk fact-based. But this is critical thinking and logic. So here's how it goes. Let's pretend that Greg Abbott is successful in his gerrymandering effort and getting 5 additional seats in the House of Representatives. And the reason for this is because Trump wants to hold on to power. You don't build $200 million ballrooms if you intend to leave in 3 years. So Trump wants to hold on to power. And he knows, thanks to his own actions, such as the so-called big, beautiful bill, which is a bullshit betrayal of the fucking country, that Republicans are going to get nuked down high in the midterms. He knows it. We know it too. So here's the program. Let's add 5 more seats to try to tip the scales in our favor. Well, the natural response, which has already been spoken, Gavin Newsom, Kathy Hochul, J.B. Pritzker, the governors of California, New York, and Illinois, respectively, as well as governors in Washington and Oregon, they have said that if Texas does it, they're going to do it too. That is the beginning of the downfall, because we have to fight to keep things sane. And then it's going to turn into a situation where in 2028, there's going to be arguments about who is legitimately the president of the United States. Who has the power? That could turn into a fracturing of blue states against red states. And mind you, red states are sustained by blue states. It's a fact. Look it up. Read it. It's a fact. The red states are welfare states. And what I mean by that is they put less into the federal government, but take more from the federal government, where the blue states put in more to the federal government and take less from the federal government. So in essence, we are sustaining them. The blue states are sustaining the red states. Okay. Let's say that this gets all out of hand and the blue states separate themselves from the red, which is something that Marjorie Taylor Greene hinted at some time back. She wanted 2 separate countries. Well, the red states will have Trump, and they'll have no money. They won't have the nukes because all the nukes are in the blue states. Yeah. They won't have the infrastructure. Europe will immediately align with the blue states because the blue states will turn around and they will rekindle their relationships with Canada, with Europe. They'll have the allies, where the red states will be isolationists. I know this is a nightmare scenario, but let's think about this logically. We need to come together. It's one constitution that binds us all. It's one United States, no matter what your skin color is or your beliefs are. come together before it's too late.